a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Tony.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Shotgun now, first round. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 2 yards on the pickup, and the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It's Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Throwing the out route complete. A lot of mess on the move here. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Come on. Let's go, Edie. 50 Vikings.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. It's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They motion Ridley over right. From the 43. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Left, Dialman makes the grab. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Headed out right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. He's blocked down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Rolling out to his left. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
We were so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. And he begin the drive with Chubb. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They got down the distance. This group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Mixon on the toss. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Hits his running back. And he gets a smoke shot there before he's touched down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. That's back-to-back for Dell. Through the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Titans take over first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. Mustang 1960 Vikings.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
The give on second to Pollard. Across midfield to the 45. Past the 25. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Stroud off of play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down. First and 10.
To the air, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own 1. Yikes.
Now Stroud on third and goal. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. And after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed left. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Completed to his running back. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. It's the Titans with 2nd and 6. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 80.
First down throw here for Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen throw, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
2nd and 3 now.
Viking 18.
From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hey,
Again, Ward going to the air. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
18.
Stroud from the pistol. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 10. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try to 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, ready?
Stroud completes it quick. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. One last play before the break. Man in motion out of the slot. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and start this one off. He cuts it back right. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Oh, what a stiff arm. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Ward off the play fake. Into the hands of Okonkwo. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run routine, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 41. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, they go with Pollard. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Slot man motioned over. 2nd and 10 now. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion.
Check, Bobcat.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and top back. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. No finding his back. Mixon. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another H-down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun now, first round. He's going deep. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that run. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Hits his running back. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Ward now on third down. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the third.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stroud throwing here on first. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route run away. You'll see zone coverage settle down to the quarterback's numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
18.
Second and 8. This is complete to Schultz. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he'll go down here at the 16. Pick up of 2 here. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Texans. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
All right. 18. That's it. Look the hot.
Stroud escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, but don't put it in harm's way.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! And the Titans have some new life in the fourth. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go 80. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the 31. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Get it.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60 by 60.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. couldn't find a completion on first down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here we go.
Stroud now on third. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing.
And they fake it on 4th and 1. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
It is, on paper, a riskier option than just lining your offense up to go for it on 4th and 1. But fake punts are always an option in this down and distance. And in this case, maybe lining up to punt got the defense to relax just enough to go and make it work.
First and 10 on the Mixon. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
On the quick, right?
Keeping it with Mixon. Into the second level past the 30. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Check, man. Check, man.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Fits it through the middle. At the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now within 1 score in the fourth. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find payment.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Second and 6 coming up here.
Out, the
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes out to the left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hit. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Back to throw. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion.
18 Rattler. Nothing 19.
Here he is to throw. Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
19-18.
Again, Ward going to the air. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Will line up for the 2-point.
He's throwing for it. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Texans. Well, once again, it's just a good start to this season. Might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. But maybe some serious lengths to the start there out here.
Yeah, Let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yeah.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.